And as I said, I'm emotional because of the Pope.
We all know our Harris County Judge Lina Hidalgo is kind of fragile, but now she's having trouble focusing on your safety.
I'm a little overwhelmed with what's going on here.
But why? It's simple. Harris County constables and sheriff's deputies simply want to get paid just like Houston cops do.
I'm sitting here saying, praise the Lord.
If the Commissioner's Court doesn't want to pay them, the Houston Police Department will. We'll take every single one of them.
We're trying to figure out how we're gonna not be in the red next year.
The reason? Harris County has a spending problem. We've been exposing the waste for months, but public safety should be job one.
We haven't been receiving raises, and we are now a training ground for other departments.
Harris County Constable requests for pay hikes have gotten little attention over the years. But now the pay disparity between deputies and Houston cops simply can't be ignored.
And this is a huge step of showing the rank and file our appreciation for putting their lives on the line each and every day.
Houston Mayor John Whitmire made police officers in the city the best paid first-year officers in the state, giving them a 36% pay raise over the next 5 years. It starts with a 10% increase in July.
But it's a real disparity when you have officers that are making $20,000 more starting pay for the same exact job. And if Harris County wants to have professional, highly trained, competent police officers, they've got to raise the pay of our officers.
Right now, deputies make on average $23,000 less per year than Houston police do. And in July, that gap will grow to $32,000.
There's so many of us that's standing up here because we would like to have a decent salary.
Wait a minute, where's Lina?
Thank you. And I stepped out to watch the first words of the Pope. It's very meaningful for me, so I hope you guys understand.
When Hidalgo finally started paying attention again, constables got excuses.
Then the county's gonna be really in the red, okay? So that's what it's about.
But didn't they do it to themselves?
I see you rolling your eyes back there.
I'm rolling my eyes, Lina, because I've seen the numbers. The property taxes you collect from us up 16% in the last 5 years. That means you folks have $346 million more to spend than you did before COVID hit. An explosion in spending the county judge keeps defending.
Because the population is growing and demands on the community are growing.
That doesn't explain what's happening. The population in Harris County is up only 3% from the 2020 census. You know how much the spending has gone up? More than 50%, and Lina knows that.
We're in this situation of having a deficit even without the pay raises, because some of us have been behaving as though there's some magic bucket of funds somewhere that we can give and give money while not bringing in enough revenue.
As long as we're talking about the magic bucket of money in Harris County, look what happened when Hidalgo tried to get commissioners to fund a $23,000 trip to Paris for her and 4 staff members.
It's an international trade mission. The travel was already included in my office-approved fiscal year 2025 budget. In the past, these kinds of requests have been approved without issue.
But not this time.
Okay, so the motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Okay, motion fails.
But Hidalgo wasn't done. Apparently she's so paranoid, she thinks she needs to be protected while she's in France.
You know what? Let me make another motion here because I'm really concerned about my security detail in a place that this body has already leaked to my conspiracy theorists.
Hidalgo said she'd agree to cut the cost of the trip in half for just 2 staff to go with her, but that still failed.
3 people voted against it, right? Yeah. Okay.
A trip to France wouldn't bust the budget, but it's kind of a symbol of what's wrong in Harris County. Priorities. Let's take care of our frontline protectors first, shall we?
We have over $500 million of discretionary spending in the county. Surely we can find the necessary $141 million to do pay parity.
Commissioner Tom Ramsey has created a list of county spending that's not legally mandated, ripe for the chopping block.
The county administrator's office, that's $25 million a year. So that's a good place to start. Why don't we start there?
That county administrator's office was started by Hidalgo in 21. In the same year, Commissioner Rodney Ellis got the county to create a DEI department that has simply failed to do its job.
Would you please tell me about the Harris County Opportunity Fund?
Questions to my office.
Her budget has exploded more than 500% since 2021, from $1.5 million to nearly $9 million this year.
Why did you pay Baker Ripley money to send people to programs online that they could get for free?
Ramsey says even bigger chunks of discretionary spending can be found in the county engineering department, close to $100 million. General administration, $63 million more. We can also see the budgets of the county judge and every single commissioner. They've gone up 60% in the past 3 years. But Lina Hidalgo says we need even higher taxes.
Done the hard work of requesting that we raise the taxes to pay for these raises both in 2022 and in 2024.
Let's suggest another way. Why don't we blow away some of the bureaucracy?
The hard thing to do is do the hard work of going through the budget, going through it line item by line item by line item, starting with the discretionary spending, and I think we'll get there.
Ramsey is eyeing budget cuts to take care of the deputies, and he's not alone.
I do believe that we have money currently in the budget. Now we just need to be smart and redirect it to a package that would support these men and women.
Harris County departments are supposedly being asked to cut 7% from their budget. I'll believe it when I see it. But the pay unfairness is a problem now. Deputies are lining up to leave.
I have had approximately 60 employees approach me and say they're leaving, not just to HPD, but to DPS Baytown, anyone else that is paying more. These deputies have 15 to 20 years of experience. When they're gone, we're not getting that back.
Our department is like a revolving door. Everything we're doing, we're training for another department.
HPD needs more cops too. It's understaffed by 1,200 officers, thus the raises. Harris County is understaffed by 350 deputies. Why make it higher? Our property taxes are apparently now training deputies who then leave for better pay once they graduate. Why don't we listen to this guy, commissioners?
Leadership means making hard choices and having a strong backbone. Don't be the one who turns your back on law enforcement and public safety.
When it came down to it, two of Harris County's well-known politicians did turn their back on law enforcement. Hidalgo and Ellis simply couldn't accept possibly giving up pet projects and refused to guarantee pay parity.
Motion by Commissioner Ramsey, second by Commissioner Briones. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
I'm opposed.
But it wouldn't be a meeting of Commissioners Court without a little freak out from our friend Lina. The meeting was apparently cutting into her mental health group time.
If we kill an hour without anything productive, it really sets my schedule up. So I will also like some consideration for my schedule.
That's you, joining the ranks of those who are trying to pick on me over mental health treatment.
Please, we're not going to go there. I can't make all the planning commission meetings, so I have my proxy there, and we're able to continue the business.
I can't send a proxy to my mental health treatment. Yes, Commissioner. Let's just move on. People can see your behavior, and I frankly think it's embarrassing, but that's okay. All right, let's move on.